It wasn't as crazy as it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. At one point, it was the greatest time of my life.
Yeah, I'm very interested to hear about like I guess just like the I'm sure I know you got stories, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just from doing this for enough years, it's like I know I got
Yeah.
stories, so yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
It's we probably have a lot of the same stories too.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of overlap, yeah. I would definitely.
This is cool as hell, bro. I think this is still phenomenal. This place is crazy.
I appreciate it, bro. That's
I think this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, I love the fact that you have this. Like, you can do whatever you want at any time. Like, that's I was telling him, I was like, that's the most beautiful thing you can do. Is like have a place that you can just do whatever you want.
It's it's like eliminating the barriers to your ideas is the way I see it. It's like I need to get the quickest. When I have an idea, I need to have all the resources, whatever, to get this idea out.
Yeah, this is so cool. Wait, are we actually rolling?
I do. I usually I'll just start rolling if it feels natural.
Cool.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm on some full send Bradley Martin shit.
Yeah, trying to one day.
I believe, bro. This is just like this. Like, this is amazing.
That's what I'm trying. I'm gonna give that conversation to like the people I like and the people.
Yeah, because I've seen your stuff before, so I'm like, oh, he's mad easy to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because we've never actually met, but I feel like we've interacted with each other's stuff so much. I feel like I know you because we've.
It's social media.
Yeah, that's the power of social media, bro.
That's the power. Yo, you would know nobody without that shit. That's the thing. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, it's the only reason. I mean, I have a career. I'm sure. Yeah, it's the social media.
Yeah, I've been in social media forever. I feel like.
You were just saying you were doing videos like 10 years now, right?
Yeah, it's been that long. I started 2015.
Okay, well, so let's get into it then. Yeah, who is Director Gambino? How did you get into it? Like in 2015, what?
Right, so this is embarrassing as fuck because I don't really tell so much. I tell so much broken. Like I've had people ask this question, so I've always been so broken about it. So there's like pieces of it, but like not the whole thing like together. But it all started because I wanted to be an actor. So this is embarrassing as fuck right now. I wanted to be on the Disney Channel.
Okay, word. So, I don't think. I mean, bro, that's
it's just embarrassing because when I think about it now, all those people are lunatics.
Yeah, when you look at the stuff coming out now, you might have saved yourself.
Like majority of the
you might have
like alcoholics changing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, but I started off that shit and.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because I grew up in Queensbridge, so that's it's the biggest like projects in like North America. So it's like you have like Nas is from there, Ron Artest. There's like a lot of like other legends from there, musically wise. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never really looked into much of that. I know there's some people like actors and stuff, or whatever, but I don't know too much about it. But I know it's like famously known for music, so it was kind of.
Yeah, it's like
crazy,
kind of right there. Yeah,
yeah, it just happened. So.
I feel like a lot of people, a lot of videographers or directors, a lot of people around the industry who do stuff typically wanted to a certain extent to do the thing in it. Like I can't, like I don't know if I want to be an artist, but I do this because I think like an artist, that lifestyle, that picture perfect lifestyle everyone pictures is so cool. Yeah. But I'm like I don't make music. I'm not. I have no interest in making a beat, trying to write something.
Trust me, at one point I got caught up into like that lifestyle for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in my Worldstar days, I got like stuck on it. Like
interesting. Yes. So let's go into that. I had the Worldstar. So how did it? Where did that kind of jump into?
That was random as hell. I'll be honest. To this day I still think it was the most randomest moment of my life because I didn't do videos for that long. But I was doing. People knew me already because I was shooting videos and I was knocking them out the same day.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But also at that time we weren't doing like all these effects. Like, we weren't tracking. But
even
that,
shit. Just getting it back.
It was just cutting it up, making sure the small transitions, crossfade, whatever the fuck, and that was it. And some like film burns and shit, whatever Chicago was doing at that time.
Yeah, okay, I can picture the
video.
Chief Keef
era, Fredo, Santana, all that shit. So like that's more or less the look that people were going with at that time that I was doing it. So like I was doing that, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. Download an overlay on YouTube, and then it's over, and then that was it. But you didn't have that many resources at that time.
Yeah, it was back. I feel like
YouTube didn't have none of this.
Not maybe it's like getting older, but I look at it now and I'm like, you guys got it easy.
Yeah,
I think that when I started, I was figuring it out.
I know they have it easy. One of my editors, his name is Graf. He's 15 years old. Shout out to Graf. I love you, bro. He's amazing. He's phenomenal. I look at him like a little brother. Like he's dope as fuck. He edits amazing. He's 15 years old. He edits all my videos for the sweepers. Like majority of all of them, it's him. And bro, he lives in Ohio, and he just ships them back. We have conversations on Discord, group team, everything, and boom, and he gets it done. And I'm just like amazed. I'm like, bro, you're 15. At 15, I was playing like fucking Pokemon, maybe like Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. Maybe we were still trading cards. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't doing none of this. So it's amazing what like they have now. Like
the resources, like I said, you can do a lot more. You can learn a lot more so young, like at such a young age. Because even like I started getting interested in like all of this stuff super young, but even now there's just the resources because
it's insane.
I look at it now and it's like, damn, like learning now, it's just like you just have to want to learn because you can just go on YouTube.
Everywhere you go. You look at one thing and next thing you know, you're like scrolling through like Instagram and then boom, and classes for Final Cut Pro X.
Yeah, there's infinite amount of resources.
Yeah, it's insane.
I definitely want to talk about the Discord because I think like what you have with your Discord is really dope and a cool resource, but I want to jump back to sort of the Worldstar. So you said it started random. You were just starting videos.
I was just starting videos and they reached out to me. I had a manager at the time. His name was Julio. Shout out to you, bro. I haven't seen him in decades, so I don't know how he has been. Hopefully it's been amazing. He fucking put me on to it. He had a friend and he had a friend that his name was Picture and he put me on. His name was Picture Perfect at the time.
Okay, Picture Perfect sounds familiar.
He's from Worldstar and stuff. So like he ended up finding me and then he liked what I was doing. He was like, damn, like you're moving pretty fast. And he was liking that. They liked the fact that I was doing effects. So whatever like Cole Bennett was doing, I figured it out how to do it, and I would bring it here and do it. So because no one was doing it at the time. Like at that time, there was like me, Benji Films, there was Picasso.
Yeah, there was like a handful of them. Because at the same time, I was doing the same. Like I was noticing the same thing. So just doing effects, you could do the randomest stuff just because it was there.
And I was like the one thing that got their eye the most that I think helped me get through the door was, do you remember the Lil Pump video where they were drawing?
Yeah, like
I figured that out fast.
Bro.
And once I figured it out, I started doing it. And that, you know how the culture is in like New York though. If you're the guy that's doing something that they're seeing, they're going to you. Like they'll spend the bread. They want that. They want it. So they're gonna go for it. So like I figured it out, and that's exactly what happened. Next thing you know, he saw it, and then they made me do it on the A Boogie video with PNB Rock called Bet on It.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I set up all night working on that video, editing that.
That video is probably in one of my YouTube playlists of like references for edits.
That's
like,
how I got in. Like, when I first got into Worldstar, the first video I got called upon, it was the scariest moment of my life, bro. Because I remember I signed, they came, we popped the bottle at the studio, I signed, I was the greatest moment of my life. And all of a sudden, my manager turns to me and goes, yo, who would you love to like work with? And I was like, yo, I would love to work with A Boogie. And this is around the time when he was like doing the whole na thing. And
so it was
early on. Yo, all of a sudden, like, yo, around next day comes, I signed the day before, and the next day, boom, A Boogie. I'm there with him, and we're like, I'm doing the drone shot that opens up the Friend Zone video. Like, you literally see me do, and I'm like, I film it, and I'm just blown away. Like, I'm in the same room, and I'm like, damn, bro, you're gonna be like a mega star.
Yeah,
and he was so cool and calm. Like, yeah, dude, he was such a cool dude. Like, he just regular shit. It was like he talks to you. It was like I don't know how to explain it. It was like such a like you felt like you knew him. And bro, that was the first video I ever did. Like I was a part of, and I was with a part of a team. First time I ever seen that before.
You were thrown right into it.
Yeah, I never seen it before. I'm off the street, like I'm shooting by myself, dolo, running guns, and that was the first time I actually saw somewhat sort of like of organization, stuff, so
like a structure.
Changed my life though after that.
Interesting. I was gonna say because it definitely you're somebody out of like the other people who I watch do videos and stuff. You're more structured. I feel like it seems than other people I watch. Yeah,
I don't think I am though.
I feel like because I don't feel like I am.
I think I'm all over the place.
It's presented at least. I'll say from the outside, from watching it, it very much seems like
I'm all over the place. All over the place.
Maybe that's just what it is.
It looks bad though. Like I feel like I look so unprofessional. But I get it done. It works.
It works my way. If something works, it works. That's just sometimes that's what it is. But interesting. Yeah. So that like you're really you started on the world like with Worldstar pretty early on doing it. So you really just got thrown in, like learned
right in the mix. And it went it was insane run. I sometimes look at it and I'm just like I really went through all that. Like I'll go through my archives in my Instagram and I'll like look at that shit and I was showing him today, my boy Matt. I was like, yo, look how crazy this is. Like I was moving like I don't remember it though.
Interesting, yeah. 'Cause I feel like
I don't remember it. Like I feel like it just like.
So you think like looking back and the stuff like it happened, like you have that fondness,
but it went by fast.
Like you can't picture being in
crazy.
it. Yeah.
It was so crazy.
Interesting.
Bro. It changed my whole life though, because I don't know, bro. I didn't think this.
It's an experience, not a lot. Like
I never thought it was gonna happen. I swear to you, I never. Bro, when I picked up that camera, I never thought, I didn't think it was going to
it was just,
not at all. I just thought I was going to just be, the local guy.
Interesting,
I never really seen it. They go that far. It was, weird, bro, starting out. I didn't listen to rap music at first, either.
Oh, really?
At all. My Step Hops was the one that would play it in the house. He would play, Busta Rhymes. So I knew about rap, but I was never watching it. I would watch, mostly, shit. alternative rock like
Oh, okay.
Fall
Word.
Out Boy,
Oh, okay. So
All
yeah,
Time
even
Low,
those. I mean,
like
of mine that I can remember, the first music videos I got into were country music videos
yeah.
because my dad is
Oh shit!
a country
I used to
guy.
watch a lot of country because
And that's how I got
their
introduced to
videos are
music videos.
fire.
Yeah, because it's like a
Storytelling.
movie. It's like a
It is.
movie, and then it's
It's
just the artist performing.
that okay. So
That's the
all right. So we're on the same page. That's why I
yeah.
was watching a lot of that. That's actually what got me all started. Like
Mm.
I had a friend named Elizabeth, my best friend. Shout out to you. Hope you're doing great too. Haven't seen you in a while. She actually got me into it. We was literally chilling one day in her room watching. Like we came back from the 7th grade, and it was a group called Good Charlotte.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And there was a
Yeah.
song called Good something Good Girls. So, oh my God, something about damn what the fuck. It's such a good song. It's about and then but in the video it's like young people obviously, but in the video they replaced the young people with old people. So they were like
Oh.
skateboarding, smoking
Oh,
weed,
okay. Yeah,
cigarettes,
I've seen other videos. Like some
and it
videos.
was so
Yeah.
fire. And I was like, yo, this is hard. Like I never seen a video like that. I never really watched videos like that either. Yeah, I'm from the
Mhm.
MySpace era, so like I was more into the coding and
Oh,
stuff. So
okay. So
like
yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
missed
older.
that.
I'm 32, bro. Like I'm
Oh,
actually
okay.
yeah. A
See,
lot
I
of
know.
people don't know.
Okay,
Like I'm a
word.
little
I didn't
older,
know
so
that. Okay,
yeah, a
word.
lot, yo, bro. No one ever believes that. People think I'm like young and shit. So
Oh yeah, I
I
thought
love
yeah.
it.
Okay, word.
Yeah, so like that. I saw that video. I was like, yo, this is tough. I never seen anything like that. Next, they drop another video, and I didn't like it. I was like, bro, what the hell is this? And I told my friend, she's like, what would you do? I'll never forget that shit. She looked at me and said, what would you do if you had the budget for it? Like, if you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her exactly what I would do. I was like, I would do this, that. And she was like, wow, that's actually really creative. I think that would have been great. And
Yeah.
that started everything. I was already in acting school, and I left that alone because my teacher passed away. So since she passed away, it's crazy. They were gonna give me an agent and all that. Like I actually did auditions and stuff. Like there's actual tapes out there. I've seen them on.
Oh shit, the
I've actually
archive
seen them
is
on YouTube.
floating
You'll
around.
never
Yeah,
find them though.
yeah.
But I've seen them on YouTube. But like they
One day people are gonna
yeah,
find it.
they it's great. No, bro, that'd be insane. It's crazy because like no, I did all that and honestly, just like yeah, I saw that video and it just like clicked in and. I just wanted to always do videos like that. I thought they were so cool.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, yeah, that's definitely something. Like I relate with you on because I've seen you post a lot in your story about just wanting to do more
It's hard to
with
do it,
artists and wanting to.
It's hard.
Yeah, you can't.
Right
I
now it
find
is.
you can't do it with you gotta pick your artist and to do that kind of stuff with because just doing it on with the random people it doesn't I've tried
It doesn't work, bro.
But
And everybody complains about money.
yeah 100%. But
That's the fact.
it's really crazy because the people I do I like the more conceptual videos with. It's just a lot more work. It's not like a ton more money. Those same people I feel like will be fine go spending $300 to rent a pier space that looks cool and then perform. But $300 going to stores and getting props and planning out. You could do a lot with that stuff. And it'll make the stuff stand out. It makes the videos stand out more.
I feel like people are just cheap. I'm just being real.
I mean, yeah, but it's just so crazy to me to have that mindset. Like, why would you not want to make this thing good? Because this is what you're using to promote yourself to get.
But they'll see you do something fire.
And they'll be like, yo, I need that.
No, I need that ASAP. And what's crazy is like the stuff that we did fire was more or less because that artist also was on the same level and intrigued by what you wanted to do.
That's the key. It's not about what budget you have.
You can tell. There's artists that hit you up. You can tell the difference. I always tell people this. Like when you get hit up on video, you know what's up. You can tell what's going on. Off rip. Once you look at their Instagram, you see the video, you see what they're doing. You can kind of tell what you're already getting involved in.
Yeah.
And then there's artists that literally want to know more. Like, hey, look, I got a treatment already. And you're like, oh shit, they already got a treatment. They already deposits nothing. I got a treatment in mind.
Yeah.
I got this, and we just need you to bring it to life. Like you have those type of artists as well, and those are the ones that when you do that fire ass video and it comes out fire,
100%.
they're the ones that the other artists will see and they want that, but they don't want to pay like what took that.
Yeah,
it's like, and I've seen there's a guy I know you've seen it. He does like these content things now. His name is Check the Footage.
I've heard that. I've definitely seen that.
Him. He's dope as hell. Like I think his shit is dope. But there's artists that go on there and they talk about and say things like, yeah, we need more storytelling in these videos, and we need more props, and we need more this and that. We need these things to make this video, and they'll say like, yo, this was my favorite video, like fucking Michael Jackson or whatever. They'll say something fire like that obviously costs money and whatever, but then it's like, they don't. It's just they don't want. It's them that doesn't want to like do it.
Yeah, invest into it, and not just
like,
the money, but everything.
hell?
Because then it's like people don't want to actually go on a schedule. If you want those ideas, it takes planning and schedule and people coordinating, and people just want to show up, perform a song, and have the video look like that. It's like this takes.
Yo, like, bro, how hard is that shit though? You gotta admit, it blows you away, right? When you sit there and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to do this." No.
Yeah, like you said, like it's pretty easy now. I feel like to decipher in the early bit of the conversation whether if they're really into it or they just want a music video. And it's like, if it's like that, then cool. I'm a service provider. Well, I'll get you a dope music video. Whatever you want, happy. If you really want to go and make it something, we
could do it. Down, because you'd be like, yo, I got all the resources, bro. Like, and they still.
It is like, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people really want that thing. They want what comes with it, but the people who care about their who they are, the brand, the artist, the music, the everything, those people care about that.
Crazy. I don't know if you ever like noticed this or if you've experienced this, but like the ones that really care about their videos and stuff aren't really the ones that make it. I've seen it. I don't know.
I agree. I think to kind of add to it, there's definitely a type of person that they care about the weird, like it's weird things that they're like super, this thing needs to be perfect or changed. And it's like, we're going to spend a bunch of time on this thing and it's not going to make a difference to how this video is going to turn out.
Yeah. And there's sometimes like, I've seen it before, bro. Like some guys that I would root for, that I've done videos for, I would root for them. And then they're not doing anything now. And I would be like, damn, dude.
That sucks the most.
And that's what I mean by like, a lot of them won't make it. Like that's one of the things I hate about this job.
Oh yeah, like
because you have full conversations with these artists, like dude, after you get paid and all that other stuff, like they're still like it's over, it's cut. You know, now we're human, we could talk regular shit. You know, you're not your artist, I'm not on director mode, like we're talking, and you talk to them, and it's like sometimes you have like really good conversations with these people and stuff, and you root for them, man. You're really rooting for them, and then years down, like I've been doing this for so long, and there's so many people I could tell you that I was like, I feel terrible that it didn't turn out the way they wanted to, and I hate that. I hate seeing like that, and I'm like, damn, dude, like you were really like. Because you would work with people that really are putting their all into it, and then there's people you would work that are not putting shit and they're making it.
Yeah,
it's like slicing butter for them.
And it sucks too, because there's so many people like you said. I know that it's like they're so dope but they're not doing the things, they're not doing it, and then watching them see other people who didn't do a bunch of stuff and blew up and they get discouraged. Yeah, dude, it's definitely. I find it harder. Like I haven't done it as like. I have less and less friends that are artists through this. Like I'm friends with all the people I work with, but not really like outside of doing this because it's like like watching people they get discouraged and being on both sides, being the side that like because I think you can relate well on this. It's like when you're friends with artists, everything they're doing is an investment to them. They're spending money to do all this stuff versus our career job. We can make money in the short term. They're just spending until it clicks.
Yeah. And they are spending.
And they're spending, and so being next to it,
it's like doesn't stop with just shooting the video. They get like their clothes, like they.
That's another thing we'll talk, like the artists who aren't gonna make it. It's because a lot of people feel like I just have to do something or like spend a bunch of money this one time and then that'll be worth it. This is an investment, like you said. As an artist, it's indefinitely an investment.
And that was my friend who we had this conversation one time. It was like a fake funny argument. It was me and my boy Don. And he was like, yo, my whole outfit costs more than this. I was like, my camera costs more. He's like, yeah, but I have to pay this. You know, I have to multiple outfits I got to buy. Yeah. You bought your camera one time. You made that already.
Makes money. I earned the money back.
I was like, you got me, bro. I was like, you got me, yo. You got me.
But it's a give and take because in the ideal world where everything works, when that artist works, they're infinitely going to have a sicker life than a director working.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, Drake has a better life than a director. So
they'll do one video and they'll make their money back.
Yeah, so
like whatever you spent that day on that outfit, the car.
Yeah, so it's like, it sucks now, but if it does work, but it definitely is interesting.
That's crazy.
I do want let's pivot to the Discord. Because I think that what you built with the Discord is really dope. How you have this like network of just creative people.
It's a lot of people in there, a lot.
Edit and you like so you guys actively. Is it when you only work on projects together or no? People just sitting there and work on stuff.
So I have this brand like the Cinema Cartel. It's been up for debate like what it is. We've had trial. We've had people come in. We've had people leave us. People have been kicked out. It's been a crazy time, and it all started off of just being a group as like. That we just made. Like, it's just a group of guys. It was supposed to just be a team effort thing I wanted to build. I wanted to try getting into the team stuff more or less and try to build. And it jumped to the Discord. And, you know, it was one of the guys, what was it? It was Javier Films who put me on to like more of like some of the guys that I know, like Invalid and Graph, and then next thing you know, we just kind of like grew.
Yeah.
And then it became like a full Discord. We're like, yo, fuck it, we'll make a Discord and shit, and the Discord came out and stuff, and it was pretty cool. Like I had Discord running, and we just next thing you know, more creatives started coming in for no reason, like all because I started doing more videos, like I guess that they wanted to be a part of. So more of them would just like
yeah, and you just build this network out. That's sick.
And it was like next thing you know, I had like Javier, I had Invalid, I had Graph. Like these are the guys that like they were working with me and stuff like that. We were doing the videos together, so that helped out also bring more people because they were already connected with more editors.
Yeah, everyone has their own network, and then,
they would be like, "Yo, come to the cartel Discord." So that's kind of like how it would work out. It was never intentional; it just actually happened.
Yeah, just naturally.
Yeah, so
the best things I found have built naturally.
Yeah,
just from
that's how it worked out. Like that's how it really actually started out, like the videos and stuff like that. Because I wasn't into any of this stuff before, like I wasn't doing any of this stuff with the Discord. I'm a little more old school, so I wasn't even into the whole idea of wanting VFX and videos. I was the hater.
Okay, so you were the
I was the hater at one point that didn't like any of that stuff.
Yeah,
I felt like it was damaging the business. Because I was more of a cinematic type of guy.
Okay, yeah.
And, I saw, like, these guys come in with this visual effects and take over this whole entire scene. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I would say that it never slowed up my business, but it would always make my business harder because people wanted that type of stuff. Yeah. And it was hard to learn. I'm not going to lie. That's just tough, bro. Shout out to those.
Time consuming,
yeah. Shout out to those dudes, bro. I sit there. I give them credit. I've been with them editing on Discord for 12 hours. Yeah, I've been with them.
It's real.
They're pushing. They're drinking energy drinks. They're punching. These kids is like 15, 16, 17, 18 years old in the Discord. You got people leaving the Discord, coming in, playing video games, taking video game breaks. Like, I got my boy Graph over here playing Minecraft and shit. And at the time, it would be like me, Javier. We would fucking jump on Helldivers and fucking play.
Bro,
and they're editing
so
a video
dope
for us. Like, bro, it was crazy moments. We had like good moments and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's really dope. Like that's similar to that same type of vibe of the ecosystem is what I want to build here with the studio.
But you got it though.
That is so like what you described is so like I find that cool. That's the dream to me. Having creatives that you can just make stuff
and it's crazy. You know something? I'm doing this right. Like we're doing all this late night, and I'm over here feeding my son. That's the crazy. I would feed my son at the same time, and we're like, no, we gotta change this edit. At the time, Javier's like, Javier Films was, he used to be working with us. He did a lot of my like sequencing and shit. Mm-hmm. So I would always trust him with sequencing because he got that. I always say sequencing, he always got it. At least for when he cuts, I always say this. No shade to anyone else, but like when I shoot and I give him my footage, he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like the synergy between I always feel like he knows. I always feel like he does my best. Like he does, he knows how to really bring the best out of shit. He's like knows how to cut. So like, at the time, like we would be there. I would be feeding my son. He'd be feeding his fucking son. Like we all fucking feeding our kids, and they're editing videos. We're watching the fucking Discord at the same time, bro. Crazy times, bro, and that shit. Like I love that community. It's a great community to have. It's just. I don't know, bro. It's amazing. It's like being a kid, like being a teenager again.
Yeah, it really feels building this. It feels like you're just getting to build this life as a kid. Almost, you just get to have fun.
And you're doing it all day.
That's what it almost feels like a dream. So I feel like sometimes I'm gonna wake up, like I'm waiting to wake up and be like, this isn't like this is.
I would wake up and they're still on the cord.
That's that, bro.
This is bad.
Where did I start?
It was I love that community because one thing I could say is like from being like a director and stuff like that and just shooting videos, I don't really have friends that do this stuff.
That's where I was gonna pivot to that. That's really dope. You have that because thinking about me when I started making videos as a kid, it's like I just did it.
Yeah.
None of my friends did. They were hanging out.
You have to force them to do shit. With you, right?
So it's cool to like. I'm thinking when I started to like, there's a Discord of just people doing this that I could join and like.
And I got this thing called. I got more into it because I saw another group called Control. They're a bunch of editors, a group of editors that are fire. Like they got some heat, bro. Like they got a good resume. There's a guy named Kami that runs it. They're dope. Like they're dope. And I saw that and I was like, oh, they have a great community. Why don't like what the hell? Like we need more communities like this.
Yeah,
so I started doing my own and we just because like you see that and you're like, that's dope as hell. Like, we need another one. Like because that one's not always active. And then I learned how it's all one big world and it's like
that's one thing that I kind of learned to like you said that just because they're doing it doesn't, as long as you're not biting, especially a good relationship with people. And especially in the creative field, there's never too much. Like, there's always gonna be more. Just because you do a video today, it's not like that artist is like, well, I'm good. Got a music video, I'm done.
Yeah,
it's like there's like everyone can just create and make stuff. And that's fostering the community is dope because I don't really know anybody else. Like, I started this office and got them in here because I wanted that, and nobody was doing it. So I was like, well, I want that,
It's
and
hard, yeah.
nobody's doing it, so I gotta do
like,
it.
yo, I need to find friends that do what I do. Like, I got my friend Nick, who's here. Like him too. Like, we met random. Like, he knew of me before, and I just randomly, I think he I don't know if he hit me up, and then I'm just like randomly like, yo, pull up to a video. He pulled up. He did his thing, bro. This guy fucking took gaff tape, lit up the nan lights all across this metal elevator, and we shot this fire Spanish video, and we're just like. I was just like, nah, I love this guy. He's awesome.
Yeah,
like, this is gonna be my bro. Next thing you know, we've been friends ever since. Riding out, like
back to, everything happened naturally.
And it's bro. And it's like I have somewhat more creative friends now than I do.
Yeah, I think once you do it, because like I feel like when you start, you have your friends from before you're doing it, so they don't do it. As you're doing it, you build other friends. Like now, like I said, we have like the two dudes you met, Steve and Jose.
Yeah,
like we met. It was the same with me and Steve. It was the same exact thing. I was doing videos. I was like, yo, you do videos too. Come on this shoot. Let's do this. And then naturally, then he brought Jose, and it just.
That's how it's been. Me and my guy Nick, we've been rolling through shit, man.
No, that's like having the community of people around you is like, I think key. It's hard to get, but it's like to really do this forever and really build something. That is key.
There's a lot of,
but it is super hard because I feel like it's the ratio of quality people to not quality is very off. So
it's a crazy community though. It's like
when you find good people, it's
that's
hard.
The I'll tell you that. I'll be honest, it's hard. That community can be very toxic as well.
I mean,
I'm sure you see my posts.
I've seen some of your posts. Yeah, you're like, I'm
going
ready,
crazy. I don't mean to like sound like an asshole.
So sometimes you gotta like,
bro, people be pushing.
But that's the good thing about building the team. That's what we did. There's one other guy here. He's not here right now. That I just partnered up with this dude Logan, Untitled Exports, who took over like the business side of it, like the scheduling and stuff. So now it's nice to have a bad guy. When you're saying it sucks in the bad stuff, building the team. Get a bad guy. That's the best thing I ever did because now everyone's happy with me, and it's just
you have to deal with that.
Talk to him. He's the bad guy.
He's the one that's gonna tell you no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's nice to have that because especially as the creative.
Because it's hard. I be letting shit.
Balancing it all. Yes.
Nick knows that video shoots even with timing. Like we have limits.
Oh yeah.
I be letting that shit rock. Yo, Nick look at me and be like. He be doing mad gestures. You could tell.
That's
like,
the best. Yeah.
And I'll be looking at him and I'll be laughing in my mind. I'm like, yo, just tell me something. And he won't say nothing. He just give me all these looks and movements, but he will never say nothing. He'll be like, yo, I got time, yo. Like he'll start saying certain things, and I'm like, all right, yeah, we out here. See, he knows I'd be liking to chill. I love to talk to artists after, but to get to know them more, build with them. I don't want them to always think that, like, all right, we get paid and that's it. Who's thanks a lot, appreciate y'all. We out. Whatever. Nah, I want to talk to them, get to know them a little bit more. Hey, how'd you start rapping? How'd you get into this?
I mean, you're very personable. You're very like literally,
I'm an open book on social media. I don't like to hide nothing, bro. I like to show my highs, my lows, because I'm human. I'm just like everybody else. Just because I always try to tell people like, yo, just because you may see certain people working with some maybe people that you may know, or working with high up people, or just working in general, doesn't mean that they don't go through shit.
Nah, yeah.
We see smiles every day. It don't mean nothing,
everyone's a person. That's what I mean. Yeah,
we're all going through some wild stuff, bro. And I go through shit every day. I'm just very vocal about it because I don't do it for attention. I don't do it for anything. I just want people to know, like, bro, like, I really go through shit. You're not alone. If you're going through it and you can't be vocal about it, that's cool. I am. I got you, bro. Like, because I feel it. I go through it every day. It's hard. Being a creative, I think, is the hardest thing that I've ever dealt with in my life, bro. It's tough. You lose some, you win some. You lose a lot of friends in this business. There's days you're gonna miss things. This shit is crazy. Like I always tell people, like, you sure you want to do this shit?
I've talked a lot of people out of doing this.
Like, you sure?
Because I know, like, we're doing this, the sacrifices I've committed to making, where it's like you said, lose friends. Like I want to say, going on like a month ago, I just lost my longest relationship, just ended because of this, purely because I'm spending too much time building this, and it's like you lose stuff. That's like I've talked a lot of people out of like. If you want to do this, like, this is gonna be the best. You're gonna do the coolest things in the world.
Yeah, bro.
But just know you're gonna sacrifice a lot of things that, like, to normal people, or like to a normal lifestyle, you're gonna sacrifice. The friends, going out, your friends, hanging out. It's like
you're missing a lot.
But you're gonna get to see cool things that a lot of people aren't gonna get to see.
Facts. That's the best part about it. But
you gotta love it. I tell people all the time. We had an intern here for a little, for like I think a month or maybe a little less than a month. And he was just getting started learning it, and we had like 2 conversations, and I was like, this is dope, and there's like room to do cool stuff, but really figure out yourself if you want to do this, because it's gonna be, if you are committed to it, this is, because otherwise you're just gonna waste 5 years committed, then give up, and it's like, why did you just waste 5 years to then give up? Like, commit to it. And
bro, I've been 10 years is already crazy. I think about it every day of my life. You know that? Like, I be worried some days when like I have a bad time, like I'm just like, fuck.
I'll think about like, because to me now it's like this just is my lifestyle. Like I'll talk to some people and they're like, do you ever think about like what happens if it doesn't work out or something doesn't work or it stops? And to me that's like you saying like, what if you just stop breathing? It's like
I don't know
then I
anything
die.
else.
Like I get
I don't know
like
anything
yeah,
else.
it's like this is what
I've
it
lost
is.
a lot because of this that I could go with you on that a lot.
Yeah,
I feel you, bro.
it really it's an investment. It's something you're really like you
I
said
feel
you're
like
giving.
the relationships always get hit from this type of lifestyle.
Yeah, but somebody on an earlier episode that dude Logan made a good point. Like he realized the only relationships that seem to work, the relationships that start when the people are in their most hectic. So whenever the business is the most successful and you're the most, if it starts then, because if it starts before that, when it gets to that point, it's gonna cause problems.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to start it either at that point or after it's at the when the business is now you're settled, you're comfortable. Because if you start it now, you're gonna hit that ceiling.
I've been there.
I
was in a relationship when I got somewhere, and then I ended it, and I've been in another relationship right after. And yeah, I've been there.
I definitely relate to that. And like I said, I've watched a bunch of people do it now, and I experienced it. Yeah, but it's like you said, it's if you know, and I can't describe to somebody when I say like make sure you want to do this. Like I can't tell you what the thing to know for certain, but if like I know, if somebody asks me like I know, it's like anything is possible. You just have to know like
you gotta be ready for it.
You're committed to this.
Yeah, because this is a train that doesn't stop.
Yeah,
this is a non-stop job.
Yeah,
like literally doesn't stop. Like I have a kid, and
that's what I find crazy is because I know how hectic it is for me. I couldn't imagine having a kid also.
It's tough. It's like all right, like it's tough, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard. Like it's like I'll be editing and then I'll be with him. And I'll be editing, and then he'll sit next to me and want to edit with me, like and watch, and he'll play like the space bar and stuff like that. So like we'll do things like that. It's crazy, like it's cool. It works out. Like we work out, you know. Like I'll play with him real quick. I'll render a video, play with him. We'll watch Spider-Man on my computer in the meantime. Like we'll do mad stuff. Like it's just crazy. We'll do a lot. I try to balance it out as much as I can. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best at it. I know I've done like I miss out on a lot, and it sucks, to be honest. Like being a dad and then trying to like be in a relationship and then you have your kid too. It's like it's the hardest thing because it's like I'll see my girl laying there with my son and they're watching TV and I want to do that too. I want to do that bad, but I got a guy bothering me right now for their video, and there's times when I want to do all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of the times I'm always gonna keep it real. I feel like I abandoned them a lot because of this video shit. Like I feel like I do. It's caused a lot of issues in my life. Like that video, like being like just the video stuff has cost a lot of my relationships.
Yeah, so. I can relate 100% because it's like I have maybe one friend left from my life before committing to this and relationships, and it really is a sacrifice, and not many people I think really relate to that because even like the two other guys now, I think Steve just recently started to really pass that hump where it's like, oh, I'm losing things to this. And I don't think you really start to notice that because when I started, it was cool to be like, yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice everything for this. But then when that really starts to happen, it's like, oh shit, like this shit is real. But I mean, it's give and take because I'm sure having the kid, it is a forced balance or to a certain extent. Like you said, you're sure there's a better balance, but there's always a better everything.
Always.
But it is probably nice to have that forced where like I could just be here indefinitely. Nobody's... Yeah. You feel me? So you have that little bit of balance. So it definitely, I'm sure, helps you continue to do it because burnout's real. I'm sure you can run into that.
I feel like I've been burning out for the longest. I do feel like that. I feel like I've been burning out for the longest, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I've been doing this forever. I've never actually took a vacation. Even when my girl was pregnant and we were in Puerto Rico, I was not on vacation. I wasn't shooting videos, but I was still on my phone. I wasn't. I feel like I ruined that whole trip. You know?
Yeah, see, that's what not a lot of people understand, and that's why I think relationships are hard in this field.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like, unless somebody else is also a creative, they're like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it just doesn't make sense to them. Like
it won't click.
And it's not, and like you said, it's deeper than like just because I'm not at my computer editing.
Yeah,
it's deeper and it takes up mental space.
And sometimes from personal experience, they'll be like, "Yo, Nick, you ready?" They'll be like, the girl will be like, "But you don't even work. You don't even got a job. Like, you don't even work. You're not even working. You didn't work this week. Like, what? You a bum? Like, yo."
Yeah, it's.
I've heard that. Oh man,
that's crazy. Yeah.
I've heard that. Like, I've heard that. Like, that's. I feel like anyone who hears this like podcast, they're gonna see this shit and laugh because most of us know that feeling, like to be called that, like because we don't have a job. In reality, like once they say cut, or that's a wrap, it's over. Like the job is done. You're already paid. You have no job, no job. You're literally a freelancer after that. There's just nothing left. So like it would like, you know, my dad would always say to me, because he was in the film business a little bit too. My dad would always say to me like, he would be like, you know, you're always gonna be jobless, right? I was like, why do you say that? He's like, because the director never has a job. You don't have a job. He's like, once that says wrap and the lights turn off, that's it. That's it. You're just whoever you is. Just go off, go edit the video, and that's it. He's like, you have no job. Same thing with an actor. Once that movie's over, it's over. Yeah, you're famous. People know you, but you don't have a job. You have no job. He goes, think about it. What? Once it's over, what is the actor doing at home? Yeah, he's like, what is the actor doing? He's like, the actor, the director, the screen. What are they? They have no job. Once they finish writing whatever they're done, what's the purpose left? They either go promo tours where they make more money. Yeah. He's like, but there's no job. And I was like, damn, I never really looked at it. He's like, bro, you just picked the hardest job ever.
Yeah, so you're constantly reapplying for a job.
Yeah, he goes, every time you get a booking or a deposit, that is that job. Yeah. He goes, when you get no deposit, you have no job.
Yeah,
he's like, you are an entrepreneur 24/7, 7 days a week. Your vacation is a job. And he was like, you know, my dad used to always tell me like, yo, you need to understand that now. Like, always remember that this is if you're going to do this, you need to put everything into this because your livelihood matters on how much you're doing, what you're doing.
Yeah, if you're not working,
yeah, and that's why I've seen a lot of videographers that started with me that no longer do this anymore, that don't longer have, I'm not gonna say I don't want to be an asshole, but like have completely fell off the scene. Yeah. You don't see them anymore. You just remember them. And that's crazy to me. And it's like, it's a business. You got to roll with this business to stay alive. So yeah, it's a crazy business, bro.
No, yeah, it definitely. I mean, like you said, yeah, it really is. That's really dope that your dad kind of instilled that or shed that light on you so early in like being interested in it, because yeah, it really is just like there's nothing like this. It's definitely
he's always just telling me stories of old Hollywood.
I could imagine.
He's like 80-something years old, so like he just tell me a bunch of like he used to be teach me about like James Dean and all these like movies.
Oh damn, yeah.
So he would install this as a kid in me, like so I would like when I was going to acting school, same thing. He would make me read monologues. Like I still have in my mind embedded. You ever heard of Beach Memoir or something? It's like an Italian movie and. I had to like learn the monologue and repeat it in acting class. Like I still know it to this day. Like every time I see him, I'm like, I always recite it to him, and he laughs because he's like, "Man, I really beat that to you."
Yeah, you still had it. Yeah.
But yeah, like he was so supportive, bro. He was the only one that was supportive for this whole entire thing for me.
Damn. I mean, yeah, like.
But I'm just to be honest, my dad was never around either. I'm gonna be honest. I grew up single parent type of thing. My mom more or less. So my dad was a here and there type of thing.
Okay, it was similar. Yeah, my dad was more in my life, but yeah, I grew up with my mom. Yeah, like
I grew up with my mom, so like I was single parent home type of thing, stuff like everything with my mom. So like, that's I learned everything. Like my dad would come here and there for certain parts, but when it came to like the film stuff, like very supportive. Always like do it and shit. So
no, that's dope. I mean, it's definitely an interesting career. It's nice to have somebody who could really relate on that side of it. Cause
it's cool. He's taking me to auditions.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope to have that. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, you do have a lot of like experiences, like cool experiences.
Like, a lot of people don't know that. Like I don't tell a lot of people that.
I would say because you express a lot, but I feel like not. Like kind of just what you're going through in that moment, not necessarily. Like, I don't know anything about you from doing it.
Yeah, a lot because I've heard a lot of stuff, bro. Some people think I'm an asshole.
More?
Yeah, I've heard.
I mean, if you only catch your stories of you ranting about stuff, okay.
I'm just an emotional guy.
But I like
to keep it honest.
Maybe it's because I also have the perspective because I see it and I'm like, yeah, this is just you posting your work. You don't post like your life and that.
Because my videos to me every video I put out is therapeutic for me because I suffer from like I'm very vocal about it, but I suffer from like depression disorder. So like I have like major DDD and shit, like major depression disorder and stuff, and I'm always depressed. So like film for me always like keeps me sane. I guess.
I definitely can relate. Yeah, it's just like a way somewhere to express to get your emotions.
I lose my mind when I'm not working. Like you can ask my boy Nick. I hit him up I don't know what type of right mind person. I'll be hitting him up at like 3 a.m. to talk. Because I just be up. My mind is always racing. Like I've never stayed still before.
I think that's something with like true artists. Like people like real artists, like I've said it before, art like real artists are like there's something wrong with them. Artists aren't like sane people because it's your need to express something you don't have other ways to express.
I feel like it's a curse.
And you find it's the
at least for me,
ultimate thing. It's the best thing because it's like you say like I experience stuff that nobody else gets to experience, but it's this like you said, every day is almost a battle. It's a constant battle with emotions.
It is. Because
you can only create. We said in the last episode that you can only create good art with real emotions. I believe.
Yeah.
And when your emotions are good and life's good, like you can create cool stuff. But it's like this: when you're going through a good like emotions, bad or good, that you feel it in that art.
You know what's crazy? I've created my best. I could say I created some of my memorable videos by going through some personal stuff.
But I'm 1,000,000%. I would bet that your best videos are those.
Like the Ukraine video.
Mm-hmm.
The Ukraine video.
Oh yeah.
That's about to hit 9 mil. I'm excited as hell.
Damn, that's fire. Congrats.
There, a lot of behind the scenes stuff was happening that people didn't know. Like
it'd be like that.
And it's like, and for the Germany video, for the part 2 of that there was a lot happening behind that scene. Like a lot of the videos that I did with the sweepers, like there was a lot of emotion behind it. There was always intent, like something bad, or it was always something happening.
Usually, negative more because that brings more.
Not with them or anything, but personal life wise.
Like in your life,
I was going through some shit, like going through some real shit. And it's like right now we're doing this podcast, and I'm going through some wild, intensive shit in my life, and I was on a rant for like a week or two, like on social media.
Yeah, I saw your story.
I was saying like about depression, and I was saying like how I was in my lowest I've ever been in my entire life. Yeah. And I feel like that now. I feel like I am at the lowest I've ever been in my life. Like things are all cool and all, like I'm moving, I'm living, I'm breathing, but like I'm just fighting so much for shit. So it's like it sucks.
I mean,
like,
I think you should like I like that you express that and express it more because I think there's probably a kid right now who's going through something, who wants to start something, and seeing somebody who they look at you and they go, oh, he's doing it, and then they see that, oh shit, he's doing it while being like dealing with
and
stuff.
It's
like
tough, bro.
you could be a person.
And he knows. My boy Nick seen me cry, like seen me real cry in the car. Like I'd be bro, like at a video shoot, it's happened multiple times because it's like, bro, it's like I like shooting. I have to shoot. So a lot of people be like, so there's always this big argument. I've seen grown men in a group chat talking shit about me. I was gonna come bring it to the podcast. Some grown ass dudes talking shit about me on a podcast because they're like, how's he able to charge $300 for a video, or like how's he able to do like some of these deals and stuff like that. People worried about what's getting put in my pockets, or like how my financials are moving. And it's like from one person that worked with me, like personally worked with me, another person has no idea who the hell I am, and another person wish he got paid and doesn't. So I'm just being honest. Take it how you want to take it. But these guys worried about that, and what they don't understand is like I do these deals not because I need the money. I don't need the money. I'm doing pretty good with the labels. I'm not gonna lie. Keep supporting me, guys.
Shout out to the labels.
Shout out to the labels.
We love you, labels.
I don't do. They do me good. I'm not gonna lie. They do me pretty good.
From the director standpoint, I have not. We love you, labels.
I'm not gonna lie. Like they don't treat me bad. If something bad was like going on, I would say it. I have no problem saying. I'm very vocal about this. And they don't. So like, if they wanted to know, now you know. Great. They're doing me great, guys. So those 3 guys in the group chat.
I'm doing good.
But they were worried about it, and it's like I do those deals for a reason. I don't do those deals because I need the money. I do those deals because there's some people out there that can't afford a great video. There's people out there who are talented. From my experience, it's 10 years of experience. I've seen people who struggled that were actually good, and I've seen people who were whack that had the bread. This is a common thing, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm always honest. I was gonna bring it to this podcast because it's all about creative. So I was like, I'm gonna bring the heat with all this shit.
This is where to get it out.
I'm ready to go crazy. You can ask anything, by the way. Me, I'm very open by whatever. So that whole shit to me is just crazy. It's like they can't afford a video. So what the hell's wrong with me? If I want to do a 350 deal, let me do my 350 deal.
I don't get it all being upset about somebody else.
Bro, I'm gonna show you after this so you can see. I will show you the screenshots and everything.
Because that's crazy. Because like I could see a little bit of like
that's nasty work.
Damn, he's doing. But then it's just the only thing I'm thinking is like, all right, how would that work? Getting mad at that is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to one dude. Bro, I've never met him and I would like to. His name is Express.
Okay. Yeah,
he's dope as hell.
Shout out to you.
His work is fire. He's very positive guy. Very positive. He has another Instagram account where he does like a lot of like church type of positivity like prayer stuff. So I like to I look into some of the stuff for some positivity always. So he's a dope ass dude. He was the only one that understood my whole game plan. Like a lot of people was like, yo, you know, he just came out with the sweeper shit and now he's doing this and this and that. That was a whole nother argument that happened before. I had like the whole entire VFX community wanted to attack me. Oh, because of that shit, bro. And you know, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's just so much shit like to talk about with this, but I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Fuck these people, because it's like.
No, you didn't.
But just to cut it short, it's like I do it because, bro, there's good people out there that deserve a great video. I don't do it because I need the bread. I don't care. I live really comfortable. I don't post a lot of my actual life because I don't want people to see how I live. But I promise you, I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people think.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, in my opinion, if you can do those deals, like you're able to.
They're really good. There's some dudes out there that are good.
If you were doing those and it wasn't functional, you would just disappear.
Like, yeah, that's too far from me. Staten Island, though.
I mean, yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's why it's the same thing. Like, I can give you cheap videos if we do it here.
Yeah.
If we do,
So
I make it work, but
I do it because those guys, bro. I do it because some of those guys are good and they can't afford it. And money, we're in a bad economy right now.
Yeah, it's
and
tough
I know
right
I'm
now,
not bugging. Everyone's doing these deals. Even the best of the best that do big videos.
Everyone's doing
the deal. So it's like, bro, what the fuck? Leave me alone. Like, please, leave me alone.
It's to me, it comes off more as they're just mad that you're getting booked and they're not.
And it's like, bro, all right, I hate doing this, but let's break this down real quick. So they're like, why do you do 350, right? So let's think real quick. Let's do business real fast.
Yeah.
So 350, boom. You're gonna get a lot of bookings. They're like, oh, Gambino shoots a lot of videos for these big artists. He does all these cool things. So getting a video from him works out cool. That's more or less what they're looking. Just like how they would book any other person.
Yeah.
You know, if they book Cole Bennett, it's the same thing. Same thing in their mind. So they're like, all right, we get Gambino, boom. That's 350 right there, right? They do the 350. They shoot the video. They get a great video. They get a cool running gun. Cool, boom, nice, everything, right? Now, because that was a low video, like a cheap video, someone else will see it. Next thing you know, they want to book it because it was low, right? So now your name spreads out fast. So now, but you're letting also people know that, hey, this ain't my price. This is just some summer shit I'm doing. And then you start to expand the more and more. That's the whole point. There's a new generation out here. How you want more people to know about you?
You
they
can't
afford you.
They're
not going to know about you. If they can't afford you, they can't know about you. So what do you want to do? You want to be known more. So what I do, I take a pay cut. It doesn't kill me. Those videos I edit on my own. I don't give them to the editors because there's no money there. So I'm like, all right, bet. I take care of the rest and whatever, and I do it. What happens? Next thing you know, I'm spreading through. And it just works out. Next thing you know, for the winter, September, October, November, December, I'm chilling. I'm getting bookings from the same guys. Now they know I charge more anyway, so it just comes in. That's an easy class of money, making money.
Yeah,
easy.
That's just the difference, I think, in people who like see it for the treating it as a business and the longevity.
Just don't kill yourself. I don't kill myself when I shoot these videos. Yeah. I know what I'm gonna do more or less when I get there. We talk about it ahead of time and we get it done. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, and then assess, like you said, assessing, like you said, take the pay cut, do these videos so you could spread out. Like,
because
doing that maneuver is a maneuver that a lot of people won't make, and that's why they won't. Because
most of these guys don't want. Most of these creators are at a point where they don't want to they don't want to work another job. Some of these guys don't want to work a job. They don't want to do that. They love creating. So take the fucking pay cut. Yeah. Take the cut. Take it. You want to continue growing? You're not losing because you're gonna grow. People are gonna know you. It's their fan. You know what I'm saying? And if be smart, or if you're like, all right, I'm doing it for cheap. Yo, what's up? Can we do a post collab? Let's do a post collab. Yo, anything that will help, bro. Like, you gotta be smart with it. You don't want a 9 to 5. Some of us don't. Some of us, some of us don't. Some of us need it. Some of us don't want to do it. Some of us have no choice at the moment. That's just life. But like, if you don't want to, try taking a pay cut. Yeah, that just sucks too sometimes.
But that's the way I see it. Is some people look at it and they're like, well, I don't want to work a job. Well, I need to charge $1,000 a video. But then if you're not getting booked $1,000 videos, it's like you're just doing nothing. So
nothing at all.
Figure it out. Like, you don't like people. I feel like look at it as like, I just got to get higher price videos so I make more money. It's like, if that's dope, but if that isn't working, figure it out. If you can figure out how to do $100 videos, if you can make it work, and then pivot when you have to pivot. I have to raise the price because I literally cannot do anything. Like, I have no time.
Yeah, bro. Because I always try to tell people, like, yo, if you're not trying to get a job,
people will quickly price themselves out. I feel like because they'll do one thing, they'll feel like they're worth more.
And I do it all the time.
I feel like I'm worth more. Like, I spend hours. It's cool.
We're worth a lot.
I was gonna say, life is life. It's like, I'm sure you worked at any job. You'd probably sit at your whatever job and feel like, I should probably get a raise. Bro, I do a lot.
When was your last job?
Maybe 7 years ago.
If you don't mind me asking.
The last job would have been delivering pizzas. Right. My first job was Kmart, and then it was delivering pizzas for different pizza spots.
Yo, crazy. My last job, I was flipping burgers.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I used to work at this halal spot called Famous Burgers. You know what's crazy? I used to throw parties.
At the spot?
Not like not at the spot, but up the block at hookah bars. I used because I didn't know what we were doing at the time. Like this is before I picked up a camera. We didn't know what the hell. We were always wanting to do something, but we didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Just where to put that energy.
Yeah, so we were like, how can we get popular and shit? So we went to school, got cool with everybody, and we started throwing underage parties at a hookah lounge. And we never got caught. Cops came and we dipped out to the back door.
Damn.
We used to do bad shit in our neighborhood, and that's how the like me knowing at least what I like wanting to be in that entertainment world, was like, because me and him we used to do a lot. We used to do a lot of crazy shit, bro.
Damn, that's tough. That's.
They had IRL streams back then, bro.
Yeah. Oh, bro. It's crazy because a lot of stuff that we watch like on IRL, we actually done that before.
You're like, oh, I lived that. I wasn't
that.
streaming it.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, and sometimes I sit there and I'm like, man, if we do that now, but who the fuck wants to see some grown ass men doing that shit? It's not fun. It's just more jail.
Yeah,
jail.
Yeah, you hit an age where it's like, this
jail,
is not.
Like, you're going to jail. Next thing you know,
it's not cool.
over.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. Yeah.
Nah, it's just crazy, bro. But yeah, this whole creative shit is nuts. It's a toxic place sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I've been very good at skating, just like avoiding people enough. Where
I try. It's hard. I feel like all the drama comes to me.
I mean, it's also definitely hard. Because like you said, you expand quicker. Where my team is just the three you saw, but I don't have another editor. It's just us, so we can do less.
At least you guys keep it.
We could do less projects, but there's less chances of people getting angry or there's less personalities to clash.
I like that. I be telling these guys, I'm like, I'm about to get like some.
What up?
I want to get like a spot and switch up.
This is Logan, the other guy I was mentioning. So he's the other fourth of the.
What's up, bro?
Other fourth of the team. So he runs the business side, scheduling and everything.
Dope.
Get a nice late appearance. Welcome in. Usually you walk off in the last bit, but you walked in on this time.
How are we, sir?
Logan, bro. I met you before.
Right?
Mad times, bro.
You said you was bringing.
I met you at Fat Boy. I met you at the Universal office. I was seeing my boy Jay News.
Yo, Jay News.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's my guy. I met you a bunch of times after that too.
Well, shit. Now you're at the office that I go at every day. This is why I don't go to Universal every day. Because we have this.
I don't blame you. This is your own Universal, your own thing. This is fire. I was telling him, he was showing me everything. I was like, this is sick. This is a playground. We was talking about it. I was like, this is like some Rob Dyrdek shit.
Facts. Hopefully, we're about it. Where anytime new space.
All you need is the bouncy house.
Trying to take that shit.
Nah, for real. Get a nice ball pit or something.
Bouncy house set would be tough.
Ball pit
for the new room.
Yeah, that could be dope.
When I was in that room, the room that you showed me, I was like, I would love to rent that out and make it like a sane asylum.
Yeah, we did something. Now I'm gonna say we did like a plastic rat room. We took one of the rooms just covered in plastic and had him like on the table with like doctors around him.
That's fire.
Yeah, but see that's dope because like there's not many people that will look at a room and be like,
that's what I kept looking at.
Do some stuff like this.
I was like, you can pat this out. Put a nan light on top.
Yep.
Put the static flicker and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, and you can like make it look crazy,
look like
bro.
A trap house. It look like anything.
Yeah.
With that, remember we were talking about doing that. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do that today, for Fat Pocket. Maybe we can use that in my office or something that we have the window and make the blinds look all dirty and shit and use the bullet hole light
cool,
that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is crazy though, man. I was just thinking about that Discord shit. That's why, like, even though I don't talk to like certain people that I mentioned in this podcast, like I still show the credit because without them, it wouldn't have been what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna like, I don't give a fuck if we got issues or not. I'm not like I always tell people like just because I don't like you, don't mean I may not shoot a video for you. I'll still shoot it. I don't let my feelings interrupt shit. At the end of the day, business is business. I always say one-on-one business, bro. You can be my friend and shit, but business is business. We're two different people once that business comes on. Once you ask me for a video, it's different. Yeah. I don't care if you're my friend or not. It's business. Support my business.
Yeah,
I'll support you, you support me. So like I ain't gonna lie, dude, like that Discord shit, without some of those guys, bro, it wouldn't have been what it is. Like, once the sweepers hit me up to start shooting videos for them, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, I could say it proudly, I was kind of dead. I wasn't really doing that many crazy videos at the time. My Worldstar shit was over, so that was fun for what it was. That was the greatest moment, greatest time.
That's, I think, where I first
met bro, I was with picture and shit, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I see him on set all the time.
Yeah,
I used to do the Uncle Murder. I was always on set with them, always shooting videos and working with picture. He was my manager at the time, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, that's why I left that place and it was all cool. Like, it was a cool place. It was great. I had the greatest time. I learned a lot. Like, it was a lot. I learned more than I ever thought I would ever. And I felt like I jumped the ladder because
Absolutely.
I definitely
it's the
felt
biggest platform in the country.
bro, at that
point.
time,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that
never
was
would expect.
prime.
Bro, it was Benji Films, Picasso, all these dudes, and I'm in the race with them, and I was the type of guy that I allowed social media to basically fuck me up every day, like feel that I was that guy until I learned that like you can't do that.
You take
You
that
gotta be
ego
your own
hit one
dude.
day.
And I was, yo, bro, I was that guy that would sit there and be like, no, what the fuck? I gotta go harder now. So I was shooting those videos and knocking them out then same day. Because at that time, we weren't doing all this new shit. That didn't exist at that time. So most of these videos at that era, we were just like doing what we saw Chicago movement kind of look like. A lot of good cuts, a lot of like overlays. So like, bro, that shit kicked in and it was like, bro, it took over everything. Like, so for me, that was the greatest moment of my life. I learned so much. I was able to skip the ladder. I worked with everyone big. I got to like spread my wings. That's how to this day people still know my name. Like people may not know what I look like, but they'll be like, oh, I know Gambino. Oh, I know Gambino did this. Like that name stuck out.
Yeah.
And I got that name off of my friend in school.
Oh, for that was just like
random as it was the most randomest thing ever. Like he just named me that. Some
Just
Italian
gave
kid in
you
school
it.
was like, yo, he's like, you know what? You should call yourself Gambino, bro. He's like, I think
Well,
that'd be
shout out
tough.
to him, yo.
I was like, yo, shout out to you, bro. And yo, bro, it stood forever.
Let me ask, like, how do you like? What's the difference? How do you feel about working with Worldstar and now building kind of your own brand and really taking it? How do you feel the two sides? Do you like one more? Or?
They're dude,
Or are
I
they
ain't gonna
different?
lie.
Is it
They're
similar?
like mad different. Like my thing is like I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like I have really a brand. I just kind of have my own name thing and that's it. Like, but with them was awesome. I learned a lot. It was a lot of crazy shit, bro. It was a crazy time. It was so much crazy shit, bro. Stories for days, like good ones, bad ones, insane ones, things that you wouldn't even believe. I've seen shit go down, left, right. Being at
Yeah,
Worldstar
I
was
could
probably one of the coolest
imagine,
things,
like-
bro. I learned so much in such a fast time. Like you had to pick up so quickly, and things move so quickly with like picture. They move so fast. And majority of the time, a lot of things did not always go accordingly to plan. Schedule was always screwed. Multiple times that would happen. So you learned a lot so quickly working with them. And you know, it was just nuts. Like my last day there was amazing. I remember the last video I did, and then that was it. And I just was like, this is awesome. And I just wanted to figure out my own shit.
Yeah. How yeah, because I think it's definitely interesting because I've only ever done this other side. I've never worked with like an established team. I've just done it on my own. And now looking at where it's like growing and where I'm trying to take it to, I don't think I would like that because I like the freedom to like we were talking about do whatever or run it how I want or create the things I want. But yeah, definitely I can see how in the beginning of like starting it up and everything, it's
There's a lot of cons though with that though. Being one thing I realized by being signed to Worldstar, one of the cons for myself was the biggest mistake I did that I always tell people don't do that was I didn't network like I should have, and that was the biggest problem. I was so caught up more or less on getting the videos done and how I wanted them to do that I totally forgot all about the business side. Like I didn't pay attention to it like I should have. I didn't cement my feet too much well into that soil to like build up because once it was over, it lasted maybe a year or two, and then that was those connections. Either those people got fired from a label. Because one thing I know is about the label shit, that shit rotates, bro. And you could be cool with somebody right now, and they could promise you the world, and they'll be gone by next week. Like that shit changes. That shit moves fast as hell. Nothing's ever really promised unless it's in writing. That's all what they used to tell me. So like, I honestly, bro, like, it was just crazy seeing that whole change.
Yeah,
it was nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely like because I've never had a look into that side, so it's fascinating. Damn, I just had a point, but I just lost it. Damn.
It was. I'll tell you that though. I had a lot of crazy moments in there. I learned.
Yeah, I could only imagine. It was based out of like a building, like they had.
Nah,
really. It was just like
it was more or less. We would always go to the damn factory in Jersey.
Okay.
That would always end up being like the spot more or less we would go, and you know like they knew other places they would go like to like they always found the place. I just had to come shoot it, direct my thing, and then dip, and that was it.
Okay.
And it was cool.
I remember the point I had about not networking when you were there. Yeah, it's almost like while you're in there, obviously you don't have the knowledge to anything else besides doing that. But yeah, thinking the step after, being in a situation, or not thinking, well, just in case this isn't forever or this is, and setting yourself up for the next move. And I think learning that's a good lesson to have to now in anything in life. Now, always be planning what's the just in case or what's the pivot or what's the.
It was cool being with them though. You learn a lot fast.
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say
fast.
It's like a boot camp. Like it
really was, and it was. I'm be honest. I'm blessed to have experienced that.
Yeah, like I said, that's
Changed
a
my
one.
life, I'll tell you.
I mean, I from the other standpoint, I was the videographer watching Worldstar, being like, "This shit's dope."
Dude, there was a time when me and Picture would go on the phone. We're like, "You're like, yo, go look on the website real quick," and I'll be like, "Why? What happened?" And I'll go look, and it would be like, all 3 big boxes would be me, and we would like always like laugh and be like, "Look at that, there are 3 boxes, Gambino."
Yeah,
Like, yeah, there was a time when I had all the 3 boxes and 4 videos all dropped on the Worldstar YouTube channel at the time. And all my friends would go crazy because I used to have a studio, like a studio kind of like this in Astoria when I was working at Worldstar. Yeah, everybody, the money was amazing. So like I was moving money great, everything was great. So I had a studio like this, and I had a team of my own, and my guys would hype me up and shit. It was crazy, and bro, like it was just all those moments are like trophies, bro. Like I can't even explain it. I think the greatest moment of my life out of Worldstar, to be real, was when I went to China.
Wow. That's crazy.
That changed my whole life, bro. Because I'm some kid, like, it was weird for me because I'm like, damn, I'm some kid from Queensbridge. Like, I'm from these projects. You hear, but I'm not a lyrical genius like Nas. I'm not none of this stuff.
Yeah.
These are the guys that got out. Like, I don't know anyone from my neighborhood that's ever made it out that did anything other than music, rap music. I'm like, yeah, I shoot videos and stuff, but I'm like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even feel like I belonged there, bro. I'm sitting there on JFK going through, like, all this, like, stuff to get there, and I'm just like, this is no way.
Yeah,
and all because of Worldstar, like, Picture calls me, is like, yo, you're going to have to do this, this, and that. Then I get Fresher calls me, and Fresher's like, yo, I'm in China already. You need to do this, this, and that. He's like, you need to get on a plane right now. I said, I don't have a passport. They spent like $850. I got that shit in like 24 hours.
Yeah, you can like expedite if you have a reason.
Bro, all of a sudden, the next thing you know, I'm standing in the embassy in China, the line.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you going to do in China? I said, I'm just going to, take photos and hang out.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. And that's it. I'm in there, and then, yo, bro, it was a whole month.
It's been a month in China?
Yeah, it was, yo, bro, to this day, I still don't believe that it occurred.
What were you? So you're out there shooting stuff and
just shooting videos for him, content, stuff like that at the time. And bro, it was in 2018, 2018.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and
damn. Couple years later, that would have been a bad time to have been there, bro.
Yeah, word. I would have been fucked, bro. I would have been dead for sure.
You might have been stuck there.
Yeah, I know for sure. Like I would have been screwed there. But that was bro, it was crazy. I saw the market too, by the way.
Oh really?
Like that type of market that they explained.
Yeah,
I saw that. Like with that. I didn't see nothing wrong with it like that. I'm gonna be honest. I understand it. Like I get why that's like that. I get it. Like I did my own research there because I was skeptical as fuck
you're there for
too.
a month. I mean.
Yeah, I wanted to really know more about like what the hell is going on here and shit. I've never been there, so it was cool. And I realized like it's it's farmland. These guys sell their shit. There's no FDA. There's no big company that's looking through this stuff. It's literally livestock coming through, getting cut right there, and it looks disgusting.
I mean, it's just real.
It's not
livestock coming through.
You don't see that shit. So
yeah,
but it was cool experience. Cool experience.
Yeah, I haven't left the United States. I went to the Dominican Republic once. But
I've never been. That's
getting to see other cultures and stuff. That's
awesome.
And it's cool that like the thing you like enjoy doing, your passion, brought you to places like that.
Yeah, that's what kind of blew me away because I would never have thought that.
Yeah,
never, bro. And it really to be honest, like traveling and stuff like that far really makes you see a lot of things differently. The possibilities is just like,
especially being from America. I feel like because we're so in this bubble of like,
bro, being in
like I know what goes on in China because what I'm fed, but like
you don't calling me chubby. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
everywhere I went, the Asian ladies were like, "You fat,
yeah,
you fat American." And, but it was always funny though, and they were like, they would always want to come and hug me and like pull my cheeks and shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I remember went to a hookah bar and shit. They made it look like you were in Astoria, Queens. This shit looks so fire. Like they're playing rap music and shit. I'm sitting there and bumping.
We got Chinatown. They got Astoria, Queens.
I tell my boy looks at me and I'm looking at my boy and I'm like, yo, it's like some Tokyo Drift shit. Yeah. He's like, bro, this ain't Tokyo. I'm like, I know. And he's like, they don't say that out loud. We just chilling there and shit. They're like, fat boy, what do you want, fat boy? Yeah. Everything was fat boy. It was crazy. Cool experience though. Great people, amazing place. Yo, they really are good at bargaining though. I went to the market, try to get like a light for the camera. Mm-hmm. Bro, they fight you.
They're gonna make you pay.
Oh yeah, they make sure they break down everything on like why it's so good price and shit. And I was like, yo, I respect this. This is a good ass hustle. This is a hustle for real. You have and it's a market where you have like probably all these other different countries, like people there. So it's like it's a whole market.
You're gonna
like televisions and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you can't record. Like I was sneaking my phone and shit. Like I'll show you some stuff after this. I'll show you. That was a cool shit. And I've never seen a country that clean, bro. I didn't see one bird or dog outside. I didn't see no one coming clean like nothing.
Yeah.
It was the cleanest shit I ever seen, like clean as can be. the first Red Bull I ever had with no fizz. Bro,
a non-carbonated Red
McDonald's
Bull?
over there was amazing. Squeezed juice was a phenomenal thing. Like, I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy how you see like little things like that in the cultures that you don't.
Bro, their KFC was fire. That shit was clean as hell. That chicken was amazing.
It's different than it's here. Like,
I think it's way better.
it,
Yeah, for sure. I think it's way cleaner. Like, I feel like they care. I don't know. I had like a little discussion with someone there, and they kept saying like, "Oh, America kills you with food," and the guy kept telling me that shit the whole time. So I was like, "Yeah, tell me more. Fuck, I want to know more."
I mean, America is like a business.
Because we don't hear nothing about China.
Yeah, we only hear what
it's
they
so closed
feel.
up.
Yeah.
Like the moment I got there, I remember the guy that was with Fresher was like, "Yo, give me your phone," and then he put like some VPN because I had no access. I couldn't
so
do
you could
anything.
actually.
So he was like, "Dude, don't let people know you have the shit." Da da da. And it lasted me the whole trip, and I was able to like contact my family and stuff, go through Instagram because I couldn't do anything, like at all. I had to download some shit called WeChat, and that was the way I was able to move around and like network with people and talk to people and stuff. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Cool.
Damn,
shit.
that's a hell of an experience.
I know. I wish I want to go again.
No, I mean, I'm
So
sure. I'm sure there's like this career is gonna bring you a lot of places.
I hope so. I'd like to go somewhere far again. That was awesome.
Nah, facts. So I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good place to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You been anywhere far?
Like all around the United States, but traveling wise, outside of like Dominican Republic for vacation.
was that?
But no, it was cool. It was a while ago. Had to have been like I don't know, 7-8 years ago now.
Yeah.
But yeah, only inside the United States. I haven't
Were
gone.
you in a relationship at the time?
That time, nah.
Did you splurge in DR?
Nah, I can't say. Nah, I was definitely not. It was a family vacation.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
shit.
young and it was a family trip. Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, like work wise, I've never.
I've never been. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, yeah.
I
was
always hear stories. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
no, it wasn't a fun trip like that. It was like my white family vacation. So it wasn't.
I always crack this joke and be like, "Yo, it sounds like a Tekka trip." Tekka. Because I heard so many great, funny, like people who worked on the video, and so many stories about what happened over there. That was crazy fun. So,
oh, were you? I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
I've heard some fun shit.
Word. Well, we just passed an hour, so I think that's a good place.
Yeah.
Good to chat.
You make good points, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's one thing you said that was dope, and I really liked what you said too, because it's true about being replaced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was like, that's a fucking fact, bro. Yeah. I wish people like would really understand that.
There's a long list of line of people that's willing to take your spot for less.
Yeah, and it's not like a
not
even a negative way.
People
it's
don't
just
realize that people don't get how short-sighted that you can be sometimes, and you don't know what you don't know. So you might think that doing that video for that person for free is going to change your career, but until you've done free videos for the wrong people and realize like, wait a second, this didn't help me at all, like. You'd think that it was. And somebody that hasn't realized that will just take your spot. And then they'll realize it, and then somebody else that hasn't realized that will take their spot. And then they haven't realized it, and somebody else. And that's how rap runs. Rap runs off of exploiting people to do things for free because there's always somebody that wants to look cool. Everybody want a part to play.
And as long as you have that, you're always going to have a crazy business with this up and down shit with money. Yeah. I was hoping you were going to be here, too, because you be bringing up some shit, yo. I ain't gonna lie, you be on it. Be on it. I love this whole setup, bro. This whole podcast is fire. This whole
that's what I'm trying to just bring creative people to chop it up and shed light on those things. Because I feel like you shed a lot of stuff that we didn't know from being on your Instagram.
I was panicking when I was over here because I was like, yo, he's probably gonna ask me about the beef with the.
Nah, see, I don't care. I'm not big into like
that editing beef was wild. Bro.
Yeah, I could.
So they posted me up on the drill pages and all that shit.
Showed me that.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think I showed you when
they
started posting.
You know Ryan from Massachusetts?
Yeah, that's my guy. We're under the same management shit. Yeah.
That guy, what's his name?
Ralph. Yeah, he's doing that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, them man.
Yeah, I mean,
they help me a lot.
I mean, if we can get into like the beef stuff, I don't care. Like,
no, it's not that serious. It's just more or less. I feel like there's just mad. I feel like there's mad different.
Yeah.
Ryan's like, what the fuck? They it's just there's like mad different stories about that. Like, I don't know what the actual like. I can't say exactly what it is. I know what I think it is. What the whole situation is. I just feel like,
from your perspective,
I just think dude is just mad because I'm doing everything. What I'm doing is what he should have done.
So kind of give the
so
because this connects to the with the video deals, or no? This is completely like people being mad at you.
No, it's like a whole different other
So
version.
so give the backstory.
So
just
a lot
for
of people
the
were getting
context.
so there was like this whole argument situation breaking out. I'm not gonna mention the guy's name, but
Yeah,
more or
you
less
leave out whatever.
they were
We
like
can
saying
cut out whatever.
they were gonna say, can you bleep it? I love those effects.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
So his name.
Just let me know what you need.
So the dude's name is like. So the situation started off more or less the fact that I guess I started shooting like sweeper videos and started really going like harder and pushing more of a crazier image with them, even though they were doing really good without me. So that's why I don't understand like what the argument was more or less. So I guess he did videos with them, whatever the case may be, and he didn't like the team that I created, even though I didn't create the team. You know, again, my friend Javier at the time, who was my friend, he basically brought these guys in and we all ended up just clicking in and it just worked. You know what I'm saying? So like we were just doing our thing. Killing these videos, like that's it. And I guess he didn't like that shit because we weren't using him or his team for certain things. And I guess he didn't like that situation. And he's a great animator though. Like I think he's great. I hold nothing against him. One thing about me is I may not like you, but if you're talented, you're talented. I'm not gonna ignore talent. I will never do that. That's hate shit for real.
Yeah, that's just
like,
being a
on,
hater.
bro.
It's
like
talent's
that's
talent.
like saying, yo, Justin
like
Bieber, you're a horrible singer, and you're not. Like,
yeah, it's
we know
like,
you're not.
I don't have to like
your
you.
voice of an angel. What the hell? Like, come on now. Like a voice of an angel, bro. I want to hear you sing all the time. Come on, like it's crazy. But it's like, yo, and then the argument just exploded, and then one of my friends, I guess, spoke about a relative that passed away from him. And I'm like, dude, I have nothing to do with these people. Like, whatever you did with them is with them. That has nothing to do with me. And things just went left, bro. And it got out of hand. And next thing you know, I went on live because I was told something that he was saying that I was whack or something. And I took that offensive because I was like, bro, what? We just worked on like 2 videos together. I brought you on 2 videos for a reason. Like, so we can work together. Like what you asked. Like, let's do that. You know, we both have the same goal in mind. We're both trying to win, trying to do some shit. And yo, shit just went left, bro. Next thing you know, I went on live, started talking crazy, couldn't take it no more. I couldn't. I'm professional as hell because I should have never done that. And I knew what was going to happen. And next thing you know, J5 goes on live. He invites me. And then next thing you know, when he does that, since he's, you know, a popular artist, a lot of the blog pages started, you know, like tuning in because they think it's him going live.
Yeah.
And he set me up for it. I feel like he set me up for it. So because the way it worked, because all you saw was, you know, New York page was like, with the eyes, like what's going on, and they recorded it, and then they hear me like, fuck this, and next thing you know, that shit lasted like 2 days. We were like the first, I guess, creatives to be posted in that manner, in a drill page, and I was just laughing about this. I'm like, damn, bro, look what I did to myself, fuck.
Yeah, it really, you always, like, I've been there,
But I'm gonna be honest, one thing about me is I look at everything as an opportunity, and I like to look at everything as how you make it. I got posted on that drill page, and I made it work. Because all of a sudden, I started getting more followers, more artists understood what was going on. A lot of people were siding, and that's another thing. A lot of people that I thought were my friend, too, I saw them talk shit as well. Like, a lot of people in this, you know, and that's another thing that goes back to what you said. You see how, like, everybody's always trying to level up. That's the thing. Like, it's cool to shake hands with, like, there's a picture I saw with a dude shaking your hand. And then at the same time, you know when you dab somebody, you got the knife behind you. Yeah. That's real shit. I'm gonna be real. I know that's real because I'm gonna just be blunt. It happened to me at Worldstar. I have no problem saying it. Like it actually really happened to me. I was bringing someone in to help me with edits, and they ended up because I didn't want to comply and edit videos anymore. I wanted to do more on set shit like I was doing. I guess someone didn't like that shit, and they took my boy instead of me. So they gave my boy more editing stuff, and I just stood there. And that's why I left. That's one of the reasons why I left Worldstar. I was like, I was whack.
Damn, yeah. I mean, that kind of connects to what we were saying about like, it's hard to find the right people because a lot of people, it's just.
And it sucked. That's when I learned the hard way.
People got ulterior motives.
That's why you ever heard when they say, don't let someone trick you out your spot? Yeah. That's how I learned. Yeah. That day, I'll never forget that day. Yeah. I actually have that moment framed. Like that text, I always have to remind myself. Yeah. That's a real ass thing. Everyone wants what you have. Everyone wants that spot. Yeah. When people tell you they don't, it's the biggest cap I've ever seen. It's like you really need to move and think business all the time with people. Sometimes friendship shit works, sometimes it doesn't. That's why I don't know any boy group, boy band that ever stood together forever. There's always something that happens. Every group I've ever been in, after a few years, it comes to colliding. Something always ends up going down.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard to build like with real people, because like you said, there's always somebody wanting that or wanting something else, or they want this, and it's man. And you got, like you said, you got to, even like friendships, like we're friends, but they're built on a business understanding, and it's like these things, and it's hard to detach them, and it takes mature people to be able to detach them and go like, our business isn't working out, but like we're boys, we just can't do this. Like if we're both free,
and that's how you know
whatever.
things work. Business works, you know,
Yeah.
and things like that. But that's kind of like that. I try to work with the kid. I wanted him to stick around. I love his animations. I love that shit. I think it's cool. Talented as hell, and it just didn't work out. A lot of bumping and fighting. We were supposed to link up and fight. We were supposed to do a lot of crazy stuff. I don't know, bro. I got out of hand. I regret it so much, but I'm just like, it is what it is, bro. Like,
I mean, you can't change nothing.
I can't. But I've seen like how much of that like that community has divided ever since. Not because of that, but just in general, I've seen a lot of visual effect artists are not doing visual effects anymore. A lot have moved past it. It's like the game is changing right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people jump on it as like a fad and stuff too for a while.
The video business is changing.
It's cool.
Reels are a thing now. Reels are 100% a thing. Like people love them. They're great. It lets people know what songs are gonna hit, what's not gonna hit, what to invest in, what not to invest in. This song is a dub, and it took maybe a $200 reel real quick to do with somebody, maybe 2-3 reels.
Literally, yeah. It's pivoted fully to content, to the short
the
form.
labels hit me up and asked me too. They're like, "Oh, we want more reels." I'm like, damn.
Yeah, dude, hit him with like a reels package. That's what's been working for. We started doing the content packs, the packs of like 5 reels.
Got that dude, what's his name? I think he's cool too. The Dr. Clips guy.
Oh, yeah,
like
that
dude,
bro, that
bro.
shit, yeah, like that.
You're killing, man. You're killing. So it's like this whole game is changing, bro. It's changing.
You just got to be able to adapt.
I know.
And it's like if you really love this thing, you'll adapt.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm praying though, like this leads into maybe less run and gun music videos and more focused on videos. I'm hoping the reels changes that.
Yeah, I think we're pivoting. I think we when the SoundCloud era came, I think we ran into like the run and gun where it was just about get it done quick. I think where people got sick of that and we're starting to rebound back more towards. I think you're right. I think reels and content will push out that because there's no point to go spend $500 on a run and gun video. Spend $200 on reels, spend $1,000+ on your nice music video.
Because they're like, all right,
keep the run and gun stuff to reels and content.
I did this reel for 30 seconds. And let's just say, 400,000 views. All right, that's a lot. People want it. It seems like people need it. Now let me spend maybe $1,500 on this video, which I would have normally probably spent $400 or $500 on originally, and it may have not got the same type of stuff, same type of feedback. So it's a cool plan. So I'm hoping like we see the transition and maybe we can see more creatives because I would like to start to see. I always feel like I'm the Joker in this film shit. Like I'm the bad guy always, but because I'm always saying crazy shit. But it's like I want to see who's gonna stand out now. We have too many shooters, too many directors. Let's see who's really a director and who really is a shooter.
See,
here. Like, I want to see this difference here.
I think one thing, like kind of random, but
I'm tired of seeing
with
shit,
AI
bro.
and everything coming up, people are saying it's going to take the jobs away.
It's not.
I think it's going to take the people who don't really love doing this.
Facts.
Because you can't take, like, I'm going to do this regardless of anybody. An AI is not going to, unless an AI walks in here and stops me from filming a video, I'm going to make a video.
Because I want to see difference back.
And that's what I'm going to think. I think all that is, it's going to get pushed out. It's going to start to.
I want to see a change.
Because AI is going to come in and they're going to do the cookie cutter stuff. The computer's going to do it.
I'm sure you want to see changes too.
I'm
sure you want to see
I want the pressure of that
because yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not to be that bad guy, and please don't kill me, blogs, for saying this if they see this clip. But like, bro, everyone when they put these, there's just no shade either. I respect everybody's craft, no shade. But come on, man. What's up with these Director of the Year awards? Every year it's the same fucking video. They look all the same.
Yeah.
I got guys that are nice. There's guys like A1 Vision, Fire, why he's not listed? Apollo, why he's not listed? George Buford, he's listed, and I would say he's listed, there's a bunch of other people in the city that are Fire. Why aren't they listed? You got some guys that 3 different names, but the video looks the same. Like, what the hell is going on? This is not, are we supposed to be for the underground scene? There's Zane Bird. There's a guy named Zane Bird Films, I think his name is. Fire as hell. Why is he not posted up? Why? What the hell? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Like, we want to see something different.
Yeah.
Like, we want to see something different. It's the same video. So it's like, how are you voting on these things? If they're saying, what are you looking at? Are you looking at who they worked with?
Yeah, that whole system, to
doesn't
me,
make sense.
I can't even pay attention to it. I have no, it's like, because you're right, it doesn't,
sense.
It's
I
not
sit there and I'm
based
like,
on,
bro, the first 3 slides would be the same style, same everything. And it might even be the same editor. Like, yo.
Probably, yeah.
You just sit there and you're just like, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are in the beginning of the pivot into, because it's so, everything got easily accessible, so everyone started to do it. Yeah. So now the only way to separate yourself is to be different and put that time in and have an actual idea, not just, because like I started doing this, like I was the pinnacle of just film whatever and slap effects on it. That was the first 2 years of my career, so I understand that. But I think now it's starting to be where it's like, you gotta have, because the idea is all that's gonna matter. Because you can do cool. Anyone can download Blender, learn that, and do cool shit. It's free. It's like the idea and really making yourself different from that is what.
I hope, man. I hope they change this shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
And we might be the beginning of like the people like us are what's gonna make that. Is
I hope so.
Implementing that
really
in and really,
bro. Because like I want to see people be challenged, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I hope people can and take that challenge as a good thing. Because like the same way, I want other people who are, oh shit, this person made a fire, like this is crazy, and put that fire under me to, because that's how we all grow. It's like the community of. Oh shit, Gambino! Look at this shit. Like when you drop, like I remember the Ukraine video when you dropped that shit. I remember watching it and being like, "Yo, bro, like, I gotta, we gotta, the next one we gotta hit."
Bro, I made that video out of anger. I was so pissed because
Real
of a comment that
emotions.
was made, and I just put it into that video because I was tired of people saying like, "Oh, Gambino only does these running gun shits and stuff. And he can't really do this or that." And bro, I just thought of that idea. I was playing Call of Duty and it just happened. But it's like that shit. Like I'm happy people liked it, and I'm happy it worked out. I want to do more like.
And you see, those ones are the ones like that stick because like I can think of and picture that video in my head and remember it. And the same way there's certain ones in my videos that we really put that effort in that I can vividly remember. Yeah. But then there's probably 50 videos that I couldn't even remember. Like, oh shit, I did this video. Like it just gets tossed away. And that's the same way with the artists and how they treat if you do that, the video they might watch it. The effects were cool, but. Yeah. On to the next.
It's like, see, that's
want shit that sticks and people remember.
That's why I like your videos a lot because it's like, bro, you be pushing it, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I love watching your videos because I know I'm gonna expect something.
Yeah, I want people to remember.
Like,
I wanted to.
Yeah, like I know I'm gonna get something different, and I like the fact that you're. One thing I do like about your work that I can say that shit because I see it all the time. I don't have to worry about ever saying I know what's gonna come. I already know.
Damn. Appreciate that, man.
It's always different. It's different. And I like that you don't follow a trend either. And that's another thing. A lot of people fall into that category where they follow a trend because business ain't doing so good. And it's like I always try to tell, like Nicki Minaj once said, like, why change something that made you special? Like
to do something that everyone else is doing.
I think she said that like in an Apple Music interview. She said, why change something that makes you special? So
yeah. No, literally. I mean, literally, yeah. It's. Why? Like to me, it seems crazy to watch other people's stuff and go, I'm gonna try to do that. It's like, it already was done. Like that exists. There's like a famous. I don't know who said it, but there's a famous clip that some artist said it where it's like, there's two artists with baby in their name. Like, why are you trying to make the baby music? He already makes it. What feels right to you? Like what?
It's like what
no one's making what's in here. Make that.
That's a fact.
No, it's
true.
No, that's fire. I think this was a good episode. I think this is a good place to leave it off. Yeah, this is pretty well rounded.
Nah, hell yeah. I was mad worried before too.
Nah, hell yeah. I mean, I appreciate you. I like this format because I'm not like I'm gonna do interviews kind of person, but I know these conversations. This is gonna help.
Oh yeah.
12-year-old me hearing this conversation would have inspired me to keep going. This needs to get out. So I'm happy and make it a more informal way to just sit and chop it up.
This whole setup is cool, bro.
Yeah. I mean, hey, bro, and like I said, we're here and the studio's here to work, and we be doing this every week, so we'll definitely slide through. Hell yeah, man.
This is sick.
Definitely slide out more because definitely dope to chop it up. All right, well, we'll do the outro real quick. Appreciate everyone watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We drop every Monday. Hopefully, it drops at 6 a.m., but every Monday, tune in. You want to do a drop, shout yourself out? Anything you want to shout out? Or
Nah, chilling. This was awesome, yo. Gambino, I'm out.
His tag was there. Go check him out. Dope videos. If you need dope videos, you know what to tune into. So appreciate everybody.
Though. Hit him first. Cause he's crazy.
Bro. If you got two, you definitely got two songs. Here you go.
Cause he go crazy. He go crazy.
Nah, I appreciate you guys. Come in next week. Peace.